Good morning, this is Cass. It's May 26th and welcome to the vlog. This morning I'm about to go to a book sale that this library is having where you can bring any size bag, and for $5 you just fill that bag up. I'm about to show you guys in a moment the size bag that I'm gonna bring. I hope they don't say anything to me, but I want to get some books for my classroom, for myself, and for my kids. And then this afternoon, the town near me is having an Earth Day festival, so I'm gonna go there and bring the kids just to get out of the house. I don't know what's going on with this weather because all week long during the work week, it was 72, 70, 75, no rain. Come the weekend is 60 in this rain. I feel like this weather is playing with me. But yeah, it's not going to keep me inside. I'm still about to go do what I intended to do this weekend. Let me show you the size bag that I'm going to bring with me. And hopefully they don't say nothing to me because there was no fine print that said that I couldn't bring a bigger bag. So yeah. Yeah, y'all, look. This is the bag that I'm bringing with me. I'm about to fill it up with as many books as I can because one year I went and I had brought like this small little bag with me, and one of the workers, he came and he snuck me some like more bags because the bag I had was small, because I was like, well, I don't know what size bag I'm gonna bring. No, I'm gonna bring the big one. My little sister just asked if she could come with me, so I'm about to go pick her up and then go back home, get the kids ready, go to the festival. Let's go. This is my third time wearing this hat this week. I wore it twice to work, and then I'm wearing it because I don't want to add any heat to my leave out. Oh, you thought this was my hair? It's a kinky texture V-part wig from Nadula, maybe. I don't remember. I'll look it up and put it on the screen. At first it's like very like poofy kind of like when you blow dry 4C hair where it's like straight but it's not all the way bone straight. I flat ironed it Sunday night, and I didn't flat iron it to be like bone straight because you can kind of still see like the texture. It looks like regular hair. I got to work on Monday and the kids are intrigued. They want to know, Miss B, is this your hair? And then someone was like, oh, did you get your hair a silk press? Get out of my head. Stop asking black women if it's our hair. Mind your business. Focus more on your schoolwork. If you were as much invested in your schoolwork as you were on what's on top of my head, you would be Albert Einstein. So mind your business is kind of like my take on it, because anytime like you have a new hairstyle, they want to know, and they messy about it. Like, mind your business. Worry about your schoolwork. Read a book. Go sit down. But anywho, that was like my mentality on it. Like, I'm not defining an answer for you, because every single time I have a new hairstyle, which as a black woman is often, I don't have to sit there and explain to you the nitty gritty. But yeah, girl, it's a wig. You see like the texture? I love this wig. I had one by Nadula before, but I don't remember. They have like kinky straight and like kinky texture, I think. I'm gonna put it on the screen. And I had one just like this, but the texture of it was like a little bit like thicker. Put the wig on my head and I just parted out as much leave out as I thought I would need, and I permed that leave out. The rest of my hair is unpermed. I just permed the leave out because that's gonna make it so I don't have to keep adding heat, and I could re-perm that leave out every few months if I need to, which defeated the purpose of my big cut. But in my defense, I was about to have a mental meltdown because, you know, as black women, as women in general, like when our hair is not to our liking, we're not happy. I was looking like Viola Davis in Scandal whenever she would take that wig off. I was not feeling my best. I was feeling like I had gained weight. Did my hair look a fool? No, I needed to choose a struggle. And the weight, I couldn't, just get the weight off me right away. But the hair, I could do something about. I'm gonna go to the book fair, Scholastic Book Fair, for the house, get my kids ready, take them to the festival. And I'm happy that they moved the festival inside instead of just canceling it. And then I'm gonna go back home, and I hope my sister takes an Uber back home because I'm not about to be driving back and forth all day long with 3 kids. One last thing, I forgot to show you guys. So I brought some ice water with me because I'm trying to lose weight, and lately I have been having a sweet tooth. Got on the Mirena like in February during my 6-week visit after you give birth. And I don't know if it's the Mirena. I don't know what it is because I'm not even really a big snacker. I'm not really a big like sweets person, but I've been snacking. Baby, I've been snacking. I've been eating my husband's snacks because he's a big snacker. My son's snacks for school. I've been eating sweets. The social workers over the summer, they created this break room in the middle school where I work at. People have been like putting snacks in there, candy in there. I'm like, please, I beg you, stop. Because as a teacher, when you're having like a rough day, you gonna snack.
See which one wins. It's Mike number 19.
Yeah, whoever created these are so talented.
Mommy.
They have a Lilo and Stitch one too. They have Hamlet. Looking at the peeps.
Mommy, you should turn it around.
Oh, you want to do a puzzle?
Oh my goodness.
My keys. Happy Sunday. It's Sunday, May 27th. Is it May 27th? It is May 27th. And I didn't get to go to church this morning because yesterday I went to go to the store to go try to find headphones for my baby. My church is always on Metro booming. It is loud in there. But I couldn't find any of the baby headphones because they had reorganized the store. And I don't know if they got rid of them. Maybe they weren't selling and they sent them to another store, because the last time I went to TJ Maxx in that location was back in January. But I know that they would still have headphones because they had over like 20, 30 of those baby headphones, you know, like the soundproof ones. And how many people are really buying those headphones for them to be all gone? So I didn't end up going to church today. I'm gonna order a pair from Amazon for my baby. I don't want my baby to go deaf as loud as my church is during praise and worship. I ended up just staying home, making breakfast. I started to meal prep a little bit, and I had told my husband that I wanted to go to this coffee shop to read my book. And my husband is very business minded. He has a full-time job and then he does different things on the side. He's like Julius, where it's like my man got 3 jobs. He does a lot of landscaping during the spring and summer. He has a client this afternoon, so he was like, well, if you want, you could just go to the coffee shop earlier in the day and I could go to my client's house later on, because who really wants to hear like lawn mowing and all of that going on so early in the morning? There is street parking, but this area is like very busy, so I have to pay for parking in a parking lot, which is fine. It's like $1 or $2. And I'm about to go in, put my headphones. My sister got me these headphones for Christmas, and she got me this hat and the other black one that I had on yesterday. And I'm about to go read my book, listen to some like nature sounds, order a coffee or something, and just like be in my zone. I think I'm gonna get a matcha latte. But anyways, I'll see you guys inside of the coffee shop. I feel rejuvenated. I just had time to read my book. I was sleepy in there though. Now I'm about to go to ShopRite. It was so many people in there, girl. sometimes I don't care, and I'm just like, I'm a film, I don't know these people. But today it was a day where I cared. So, and also I was in a hurry because I'm trying to get back home so my husband can go do what he needs to do. I feel like I look so ugly when I be drinking, just but yesterday I had the worst headache ever. This watermelon lime is so good. I wish I had brought more. I wish the prices were lower because it was like $2.49 for one, and I don't want to spend $2.49 for a can. Like, bring back 25 cents for a can. I remember when I was in elementary and middle school, like, cans of soda used to be 25 cents. And I mean, I know this is like Olipop and it's supposed to be better for you and everything, but Trump is always talking about make America great again. Make America go back to when I was in middle school and elementary school, where a can of soda used to cost 25 cents, where I could get 4 bags of chips for $1, where people used to be giving each other $5 for gas. Now, if someone tried to give me $5 for gas, I'd be looking at them like, you crazy or you dumb, because $5 can't go nowhere. Like, even when I find $1, I'd be like, ugh, bring back that America. Anyways, all that rant to say, this is very good. But Olipop, let's bring down our prices because it's a bit much. Yesterday, I had the biggest headache. I'm talking about boom, 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 boom. My head was hurting for hours and hours upon hours after hours. It add more hours. For over 12 hours, my head was just booming. The only thing I had in the house for a headache was Excedrin tension, and the crazy thing is that the bottle of pills, somehow it opened up and it fell at the bottom of my work bag. And maybe this is TMI, there were some quarters and stuff at the bottom of my work bag. My head was hurting so much, I didn't care. I said, you know what, I'm sure at one point in my life I've eaten dirt playing outside as a kid, probably ate boogers. You know, kids stay with some boogers in their mouths. So, you know, I said, I don't even care. I'm about to take this Excedrin with the germs on it and everything. It didn't work. And I told you guys I went to the festival with my sister. I could barely enjoy myself because my head was hurting so badly. And then afterwards, my sister and I, we were trying to figure out where to go out to eat. She suggested this Japanese restaurant where I had this pad thai that was and this tiramisu, ooh, Lord, focus, was so good. But I didn't want that. I wanted to try something new. There's another restaurant that's near me that they have like this mocktail flights for the spring, and I wanted to try that place. My head was hurting so badly that my face was giving resting face. So I guess when I suggested it to her, she thought like I really didn't want to go to it, because later on she was like, oh, I had really wanted to go to that place. And I'm like, well, you should have told me, because you said like it doesn't matter, that we could try the new place. But she ended up liking the food at the new place, and she ended up being happy that we went there. But yeah, I told her, I'm like, no, it had nothing to do with the restaurant. Like, my head is hurting so badly, I can't find the strength in me to smile. I went to McDonald's and I got a Coke. I got a small Coke because I didn't want it to like affect my baby. The Coke was not gonna keep me up. I could drink caffeine all day long and still fall asleep right away, but I didn't want my baby to, you know, have any sensitivity to the caffeine, so I only got a small Coke. And I'm not a soda drinker either, but when I do want soda, I will have like Coke maybe once or twice a year, ginger ale here and there. I digress. The grocery store I just went to is in the next parking lot over, and I was like, maybe I should go get some Coke. But you know what? I'm gonna have this healthy Olipop, and I'm gonna take my butt home and meal prep. It's so nice outside today. I would love to take my daughter to the playground, but I gotta meal prep and I gotta iron the clothes for tomorrow to set me up for success. I've been late to work every single day last week. I need to make sure I have my dinners and my lunches. Oh, I should have gotten some eggs. Y'all, it's so hot in this car. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Bye. I'm gonna do a quick little what is it called? I'm gonna do a quick little grocery haul before I start prepping. I'm meal prepping today. I'm not gonna film myself cooking, because if you've ever meal prep, you know it's a little bit much, and I just don't have the energy to be moving the camera around. It's already like 2:57, and in my plans I was supposed to be done meal prepping by like 11:30, 12, and that didn't happen. I'm doing it now, so that means I probably won't be done until like 5 p.m. And I keep saying it, but I still gotta iron these clothes. And I still wanna, even though I had some me time at the cafe, I wanna have some more me time before, you know, I go to work tomorrow. Because I had plans on cleaning the bathroom. That didn't happen. That's gonna have to wait for tomorrow. I had plans on putting away the loads of laundry that are in the basement. That's gonna have to wait until maybe Wednesday, because on Tuesday I'm gonna do my daughter's hair after work. Every single day after work I have like a different chore, and on Tuesday is gonna be hair day. So that's, I don't know. Let me just show you guys what I got. My daughter is my shadow. I've been looking everywhere for these. These are the King's Hawaiian rolls. The rolls. Because I want to make sandwiches for my son. He has like sandwiches every single day for lunch, and he was saying that he was like tired of sandwiches. So I told him that what I could do is like every single week get a different type of bread, get different type of meat, get different type of cheeses, do a different sauce, and just like switch it up. It's still gonna be a sandwich, but it's gonna be in different fonts. I know croutons are not the healthiest, but I have salads every single day for work, and I need my salad to have some type of character to her. So yeah, we're gonna have these croutons.
And I got this stuff.
Excuse me, Mama. Come on, can you please pick up the towel?
No, can you come on? Because I'm going to lay down.
Okay, go lay down and take a nap. You should have been taking a nap. I just looked in the cabinet and I already have 2 bags of croutons. One looks like it's already open and one is unopened, but it's okay. You can never have too much croutons. Every single week I try to have some fruits to add for like my son's lunch. My husband likes to take them to work with him. We just like fruits, you know. So, and we've been loving pineapples lately. I love having yogurt for a snack, and I typically go for a yogurt that is like higher in protein. These Chobanis were on sale for like $3.99, and they had different flavors. They had like the vanilla, strawberries, pineapples, but those ones had a higher amount of carb and a higher amount of sugar. The plain one has 6 grams of carbs, 5 grams of sugar, 14 grams of protein, and is only 80 calories. So I grabbed 2 of these. Yeah. Also, for a quick little snack, I love just having like Cool Whip, and sometimes I mix it with my yogurt. Sometimes I will have Cool Whip with like cream. This Cool Whip has 2 grams of carbs, 2 grams of sugar, and only 30 calories. So cottage cheese, I know a lot of people don't like the texture, but I like the texture. I'm a textured person. I like cottage cheese. I like what's another one? I like cottage cheese. I like tapioca. I like rice pudding. I'm fine with textures. This was a pack of 2 for $1.99. The only frozen things I got was dragon fruit. I love eating dragon fruit. Whenever I go to Starbucks and I get their dragon fruit refresher, I eat the chunks. So I'm gonna put this in my yogurt and also probably like mix it with the Cool Whip. And then I just got some stir fry veggies. I already have peppers and I have onions. So when I was checking out, I'm like, I really don't need this. I could just cut my own peppers and my own onions, but whatever. Got it. I really should have gotten like 2 or 3 things of this kale, because for the past 2 days for breakfast I had scrambled eggs, kale, and like 2 corn tortillas. It's been so good and savory, and I'm just gonna keep having that for the next couple days for breakfast. This week I'm gonna be having salad, so I got some lettuce. Also, I want to switch up my salad. Last week I had the same salad. It was just like lettuce, tomatoes, croutons, and then I made a salad dressing with lemon juice, vinegar, and olive oil. This week I want to switch it up. I'm gonna have that for 2 days, and then on Wednesday I don't need to pack a lunch because it's an early day. I'll be home for lunch. For the other 2 days I'm gonna have salad with apples and feta cheese. Also wanted to do risotto, so I was gonna do mushroom risotto. Tell me why I get to the checkout and I realized I forgot the risotto. The line was so long, I didn't want to leave my stuff and go, so I'm gonna just use the mushroom for something else. This week for lunch, I'm going to be having salads. And now I know you're probably thinking, that's it, just lettuce? No, I'm gonna be having salad with apples and feta cheese. But the thing is, I don't want the apples to get brown, and I know that I can like squeeze some lemon juice. I would rather do that the morning of. And then I'm gonna have these croutons and add some feta. That will be my lunch. For my snacks, I'm going to be having some sourdough pretzels, and then also this Chobani yogurt. And I showed it earlier that it really has some really great macros. Another snack will be cottage cheese. And then what are these things called? And then these are Harvest Snaps. I forgot what flavor this is because I threw the bag away. I think this is tomato basil. I'm gonna be having some birthday cake pretzels, and I know it doesn't look like a lot, but I'm trying to do a serving, and a serving is about like 10 pieces of pretzels, and I think I have like more than 10 in each bag. So those are going to be my snacks for this week. Dinner option number one is some pasta with some chicken cutlet. Now, I don't eat meat, I eat seafood. So when it's time for me to have the pasta, I'm just not gonna have the chicken. But I didn't want to use another container, so I just put it on top of the pasta. That's dinner option number one. Dinner option number two is this rice and beans. And with that, I did some vegetables. This is the pepper stir fry from earlier, and I added some snow peas. And also some baked white fish. This is sway or swai. My son has been saying that he's tired of chicken, so I made some steak for him as well.